What's up guys, I'm Maruf from EZV and today we're going to look at the exciting new vehicle technology we saw at CES 2019. With new startups entering the industry and the old ones finally riding the wave, the next 2 years are going to be an exciting time for the world of electric vehicles and the planet. So let's take a look at what's coming, what's new, and let's get excited. The first car that caught our eyes was definitely the Byton M-Byte. Now for those of you who haven't heard of this company, it is a Chinese electric car company established in 2014. Now since then, Byton has come a long way. In 2018, the company made its first appearance at the 2018 Consumer Electronics Show, and they were back this year with the M-Byte and the K-Byte concept. While everyone was impressed by the cars, I was surprised to hear the M-Byte will be releasing later this year in China, along with a possible release date in the US in 2020. Now let's dive right into the specs of this car. The M-Byte will be coming in an all-wheel drive and a rear-wheel drive form. The rear-wheel drive will have a range of 250 miles with a 71 kilowatt battery, which is pretty similar to the Jaguar I-Pace. Now the advantage of buying the all-wheel drive is you are given a 95 kilowatt battery versus the 71, which will increase your range to 323 miles versus the 250. Watch out Tesla. With facial recognition, built-in Alexa, video calling, texting while driving from the iPad side screen built right into your steering wheel, this car is jam-packed with technology. Now of course the car will drive itself when you are texting. Byton also did not hold back on the design, with disappearing door handles, side view cameras replacing the side mirrors, a panoramic top. The M-Byte will definitely look like something from the future. Now let's move on to a company we all know, Mercedes. While Mercedes have been in the game for a long time, the EQC is their first all-electric, all-wheel drive SUV. Of course the company needs no introduction, but the EQC does. It is the first of its kind with an estimated 279 mile range. The EQC is also able to charge 0 to 80% in only 40 minutes when charging with a DC fast charger. With over 400 horsepower, the car is expected to accelerate 0 to 60 in only 5 seconds. When looking at the overall design of the car, it looks pretty traditional, other than the large rectangular screen on the dash. Now this brings us to the technology built in the car. In order to accommodate for range versus power, the drivers will be given 5 different driving modes: Comfort, Eco, Max, Range, Sport, and Individual, which lets the driver customize the power and the braking regen settings in the car's 10.3-inch infotainment screen. Drivers can also ask things like, "Where's my next charging station?" and the navigation system will map out the available charging points. Overall, we're just really excited to see a company as big as Mercedes finally enter the market. This car is probably one of the most anticipated electric vehicles of 2019. Audi has set a goal to make 1/3 of all new Audi models to be electrified by 2025. The e-tron is their first all-electric car, and man, are we excited. Looking at it from a spec standpoint, the SUV has an 80 kilowatt battery with an unofficial range of 238 miles on a full charge. The car can also handle 150 kilowatt DC fast charging that can charge the car to 80% within 30 minutes. With up to 355 horsepower under its hood, the e-tron is able to do a 0 to 60 in only 5.5 seconds. Although the design may look traditional, it is quite different than your typical Audi. This car, like the Byton, is tech-packed. The rear view mirrors have been replaced by cameras, Alexa is built in, and when looking at it from a front dash standpoint, you will mostly see screens. Screens to control everything, from temperatures to subscribing to more horsepower so your car goes faster. Now that's crazy. See, these cars are just some examples of where vehicle technology is headed today. More and more startups around electric vehicles seem to be rising every day, and it is truly an exciting time for the world. We at EZV remain happy to see so many manufacturers finally join the movement to create a more sustainable future. It is together we will fight climate change and see our planet become even more beautiful than it is today.